Hello everyone, welcome back to Tutor Corner LLC's YouTube channel. Today we'll be solving for x with negative variables in one-step and multi-step equations. Now this comes after the previous video in which we covered PEMDAS, solving for x in one-step and multi-step equations. So obviously the only difference here is that this video will include negative variables. So let's start. Before we had covered ax, actually, sorry about that, x plus or minus a equals b, and we are solving for x. In this video, this x will be negative. Okay, so let's go on ahead and jump onto an example. Once again, if you are having a hard time understanding this, or you need a little bit more of a review, please refer back to my previous video called PEMDAS, solving for x in one-step and multi-step equations. Okay, so let's say we have negative x plus 3 equals 8. Alright, just for reference, I'm going to write down PEMDAS to the right over here. Remember, PEMDAS, P for parentheses, E for exponent, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, S for subtraction, in which P is in its own category, E, multiplication, division are in the same area, and addition and subtraction in the same area as well. So remember, when solving for a variable in one-step and multi-step equations, we are going backwards. So we are going to start with S, A, D, M, E, and lastly, P. So here, let's take a look. What's the operation that's being done to the variable negative x? It's being added 3. What is the opposite of addition? It's subtraction. So we will subtract 3. Don't forget to draw the little wall on the left, separating the left and the right side. Therefore, we get the following. Plus 3 minus 3, that is 0. 8 minus 3, that is 5. And we bring down whatever we did not do anything with, which is the negative x plus 0. Plus 0 can just go away. So we can just rewrite this whole thing as negative x on the left side and 5 on the right. Now, the key here when dealing with negative numbers, once you have isolated it and there's only one variable, meaning that there's no coefficient, you are going to switch this negative sign into a positive sign. Additionally, everything else, the signs of everything else will also need to be switched. So positive 5 will become negative 5. And hence, our final answer is negative 5. So once again, that's the key here, that once you arrive at this step right here, you switch the sign of every variable and every number for the solution. Okay? You're more than welcome to pause, as always. However, I will move on to the next example for you to do. Example 2. 10 minus x equals 4. You're more than welcome to pause this video if you would like and work through it, and unpause it once you are ready for the explanation. So the explanation for this, obviously we are normally used to having the x on the left side. However, if you would like, you can always reorganize this in such a way, negative x, and this is a positive 10 or plus 10 equals 4. Those two are the same thing. As you can see, I've just rearranged it so that our variable is on the left side. Okay? Now, We are going to write PEMDAS again, just to really get that ingrained in our mathematical minds. Now, the operation that's being done to the variable is adding 10. As you can see right here, opposite of addition is subtraction. So we're going to subtract 10 on both sides. Remember, don't forget to draw the wall separating the left from the right side. 10 minus 10, that is 0. 4 minus 10, that should render -6. And then we will bring down whatever it is that we did not use. Now the plus 0 can just go away, so what's left on the left side is just -x, and the right side is just the -6. Now we have come to this vital step once again. -x. We will make that positive by switching its sign, and consequently, the sign of the -6 will also be switched, hence you will get 6. Therefore, our answer is x equals 6. Okay? Now, we'll move on to the multi-step. Before, what we had covered with multi-step equations was something in the format of ax plus or minus b equals c. Now in this case, since it deals with negative variables, then this x will be negative alongside its coefficient. So let's jump right into the example. Example 1, -2x plus 4 equals -6. All right. So let's try to apply what we learned from the last video, and also the switching of negative variable signs into the positive. So we will write down PEMDAS just to make sure that is ingrained in our mathematical minds. Now the operation that's being done to this variable is the plus 4. Opposite of that is subtraction, so we are going to subtract 4 on both sides. Do not forget about the wall. Plus 4 minus 4, that's just 0. -6 minus 4, that is -10. And we will bring down whatever it is that we did not use. Now plus 0 just goes away, and we are left with this. Now remember, with multi-step equations, there's no more subtraction, there's no more addition. Is there division? No. Is there multiplication? Yes, because remember, when the variable has a coefficient, that is another way of saying that that coefficient is multiplied with the variable. So opposite of multiplication is division. So we are going to divide this by that coefficient, -2, and also this by -2. So -2 divided by -2, that should just be 1. So you just get 1x. And look at that. It's now a positive x, positive variable. -10 divided by -2, you should get 5. You can also get rid of get rid of that 1, or you can keep it. It's just a matter of preference. And hence our answer is x equals 5. Now as you can see, we didn't have to switch the variables because in dividing the variable, the negative variable, by the negative coefficient or its coefficient, it gets rid of that negative sign in front of the variable. Okay? Let's head on over to the next example. Example 2. 9 minus 4x equals 5. Okay? So once again, you're more than welcome to pause this video if you'd like. Now we can solve it from this way, but since I've taught you guys to, or I've shown in my videos to move the x to the very left side, we will just rearrange this. So we will have the variable on the very left. There's no sign in front of the 9, so that's just a positive equals 5. Okay, I'm gonna write PEMDAS once again. Make the separations. Now let's take a look at the operation that's being done to this variable first and foremost. Is there subtraction? No. Is there an addition? Yes. The opposite of addition is subtraction, so we will subtract what is being added, which is 9. Don't forget to draw the wall. Okay. Now 9 minus 9, that's just 0. 5 minus 9, that is just -4. And we will bring down whatever it is that we did not use. Now that plus 0 just goes away, therefore we get -4x, -4. Let's go back to this PEMDAS. Is there any sort of division or fraction? Nope. Multiplication? Yes, because as you can remember, when there is another number or variable next to a variable, those two items are being multiplied. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we will divide this by this coefficient of -4. And remember, whatever we do on the left side, we're also doing to the other side. Now -4 divided by -4, you should just get 1x. And -4 divided by -4 is just 1. Now you can keep this 1x or get rid of it, whatever it may be. And we have x equals whatever the value is on the other side. So that is all for this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave any comments or questions. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like this content. Once again, thank you.